Hey guys, quickly before the video starts, be sure to give it a like. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/sheriff_VD. I also live stream at twitch.tv/sheriff_VD. Links for all this are going to be in the description below, as well as other important things such as ebooks and other things for you guys. And Jesus fucking Christ, don't forget to fucking subscribe! Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Vito back on the Madden 17. Today I'm going to bring you guys a nice blitz out of Nickel 245 even. I did not find this blitz. This is a community blitz. Honestly, I don't know who found it, but I know it's running rampant around the community. You play against it pretty much anytime you play online, and you guys see me run it every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to run it now. On offense, I'm just going to come out in a spread, and then I'm going to come out in nickel, and the play is going to be nickel blitz 2. Before we even pick a play, you guys are going to see at the bottom, it says, you guys can see the right stick says LB pass rush, and that's the package that we're going to be out in. Now the issue with that is whenever it's default always going to be like that, and that's okay. But there's just a couple adjustments I like to make. So the first thing I like to do is make sure that my slot cornerback, this guy right here, I want to make sure he's the quickest player that you have in the secondary. So for me, I'm going to put Ron Brooks there. He's the quickest guy. Usually I try and put a safety someone with decent block shed since they're going to be down on the line. So for now, I was going to put Ron Brooks there because we're on the Eagles. And then I also like to go ahead and take this defensive end right here, the right of screen defensive end, and make him be someone who could play coverage if he has to play coverage. The reason for that is sometimes you want to zone him out, and sometimes you want to go ahead and put him in a QB spot because he's not going to be blitzing, so you can do whatever you want with him. And that's pretty much all we have to do. Other than the fact that sometimes when you come out in this formation, for some reason your backup strong safety is in, and he's not in the subs. If that happens, then all you gotta do is click on him, sub him out with someone else, and then he'll randomly be in there for some reason. Like I don't know why. Like it'll randomly say like your backup safety's there and your starter won't be there. And to fix that, all you gotta do is just sub in a random player, and then you'll see your starter is there, and then just go ahead and put in your starter. Let's go ahead and pick Nickel Blitz 2. This is what it looks like for now. All you want to do is to set it up is baseline by hitting Y or triangle and then right on the D-pad, and then that's going to go ahead and baseline your defense, but they're not actually going to baseline for some reason. Then you want to pinch your defensive line by hitting left on the D-pad and then down on the D-pad. That's going to pinch your defensive line. Then what you want to do is go ahead and crash your defensive line to the outside by hitting left on the D-pad and then up on the right stick. And then you want to press your coverage by hitting Y or triangle and then down on the D-pad. Then you have your press coverage, and that's the simplest adjustment that you have to make. And then I'll usually just stand over this right here and hold LT. And then let me grab my controller off the desk so it doesn't vibrate. And when you snap the ball, you're going to see that, of course, this time we get nano detection. That usually doesn't happen. But for some reason, the defensive end came in that time instead of the cornerback. That usually doesn't happen. Usually that the cornerback is going to come in. But yeah, that's usually what happens is the cornerback just comes screaming in. I'm going to do the setup again, a kind of slow baseline, wire triangle right on the D-pad, pinch your defensive line, left on the D-pad, down on the D-pad, and you want to crash your defensive line to the outside, left on the D-pad, up on the right stick, press your coverage, Y, and then down on the D-pad. And I'm just going to go ahead and hold RT and up so you guys can see this is exactly what it's going to look like. If you're having an issue setting it up, it's not coming in. This is what it's going to look like. So pause it right here. Get your defense lined up exactly like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hold LT, hover over him. I'm going to hold LT just like that. When you snap the ball, you're going to see the line. Of course, he fucking trips. Jesus Christ. Try that again. Snap the ball, and this time you guys are going to see he's going to come in. He keeps almost fucking tripping, but there you go. It's coming in. Once again, baseline, pinch, crash to the outside, shade underneath, and then I'm just going to go ahead and press my coverage. And what's nice is it's a cover 2, and you could turn it into a bunch of other things too. A good way to make it a cover 3 is just by putting this guy up there in a cover 3. You could redo this guy. Then you have a cover 6 sort of thing if he would just get zone up there. Then you got a cover 6. And that's probably the best way of doing it. If your strong safety is your better safety, then I would just leave it like that. But then you just gotta keep in mind that the whole middle of the field has to be covered by you, and that's what it's gonna look like there. Or you could take this guy and zone him out over there, just like that. And then you're sending, what is that, 4 people? And that guy can be zoned out. You can see when we snap the ball, the blitz is still going to come in. I think it comes in more consistently whenever you zone that guy out, but that's just me. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the basic setup again. Baseline, pinch your defensive line, crash to the outside, shade underneath, and then press. And then he's going to come stand right here over the center. Hold LT, and then when you guys are going to see that he's going to come screaming around the outside. That's pretty much all there is for this blitz. It's actually really, really good. I'm going to make another video that's going to come out tomorrow. And that's going to go over a couple other adjustments that you could make, and it's still going to come in. I think I might have missed a step right there. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm going to go over a couple more steps that you could do, a couple ways to zone it out, a couple ways to send different people, ways to conceal it, all sorts of good stuff, and it's going to come in against against blocking running backs and slide protect and all that good stuff, but we'll go over that tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely give a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. But as always, guys,